Sorry folks, I'm out of breath. We still got, that last pitch. The sting in the tail. Hey folks, welcome to Van Camp 402. We have another solid adventure this week. I'm excited for camp today. First on our agenda, we've got our site picked out. We need to get in there and get plugged in. I'm running late a little bit and our dinner is going to take a long time. So we need to get this going. We're doing something a little different with our cooking. I'm stoked to share what we're having for dinner tonight. Hopefully it turns out. But we are using a crock pot today, and that's why I need to get into camp. I need to get plugged in, and I need to get this crock pot going. Dinner's gonna take a little while. So we have a huge adventure in between all this. Hoping to get out for a great hike, and right now we're gonna back into camp and get set up. I think we're all leveled up here. We need to get this plugged in quickly and get that crock pot fired up. All right, let's see what we've got for flashing lights in here. I think we're leveled up really well. Oh, we got flashing lights. Awesome. Boom. Oh man, it feels good in here. It is windy outside. Why does that happen to me on every camp? With the wind, we just keep getting clipped. All right, I gotta quit talking, and real quick, we're gonna get dinner prep going. We're getting ready to get this fired up. I did bring crock pot from home. Let's get this turned on. We have all our fixins in here. My wife got this recipe off the internet, pretty simple, and hopefully too involved. Oh, I gotta get this onion cut up. Got some tortillas. It's gonna be a good day. All right, let's get this bad boy plugged in. Boy, that cord is short. I have not done a crock pot cook in camp yet. This is gonna be kind of fun, doing something different. I might have turned that light down a little bit. There we go, that's better. Man, that thing is killing me. Let's get the star of the show. Let's get this pork out. Here's our pork. It's a 2-pounder. I'm planning on having leftovers to take home. My wife got this. That's 2 pounds for $7.31. I thought that was a pretty good deal. Let's get this in here. We're turned on. I need to get that cut open, and then we can rock and roll. We are ready. Get out of there, little buddy. Go be free. We got our trash here. Speaking of trash, and it's kind of a bummer, there is kind of some trash around the campground, and you can tell it's just the most recent person. Man, a ton of cigarette butts. It's like, God, just throw them in the fire or something, you know? But they're all over right on the apron. So kind of a bummer, you know? And then there's the wind's blowing super hard, so I'm sure a couple other pieces have blown in. But we are definitely gonna get that stuff picked up. We got our pork loin in here. Let me check, let me grab the ingredient list real quick and I'll be right back. Here we go with our professional cooking segment. It's the first one on Van Camp 402. All right, so it says we need some dried oregano. We're gonna throw this in, and it says a tablespoon. Does that look like a tablespoon to you? Is that too much? too little. Load it up. And then 2 teaspoons of ground cumin. Let's get that going. How much is that? It's all about the same, isn't it? Okay, got it. Oh, chili powder. 1 teaspoon of chili powder. I bet that's gonna give some good flavor to this. And some salt, we have that. Probably should have measured all this stuff. I'm just throwing it in there, right? And some pepper. Might have been too much. And then some lime juice. And what's that say? 1/4 cup. And it does call for orange juice too. I don't have that. Got that. Oh, and then the onion. Oh, and garlic powder. Okay, so we'll do the onion last. I gotta cut that thing up yet. This was supposed to be like real garlic. We're just doing some powder. All right, and then I just gotta get this onion chopped up. For camping, sorry, you can't see me. For camping and small areas, I have this little Ozark Trail cutting board. Man, the thing works great. Nice little size. Look, we'll put the onion on here. Boom. Works great for being in camp. All right, let's get this guy squared away. Man, that smells good. It smells great, actually. All right. The van is gonna smell like onion, but that's okay. It's nice having a cutting board too for a countertop. I don't know why more people don't do that. Just in case even, you know. That is where we're at. Let's get this thing covered up. Holy cow, this small of a space, that onion is strong. Wow. I couldn't figure out, all of a sudden I was like, yeah, my eyes are getting a little tingy. Not even thinking, oh yeah, dummy, you just cut up a raw onion. Oh man, that thing is strong. And this is such a small area. It's like enveloping me. Woo, god dang. I don't usually get hit by the onion that hard. This guy's got some potency. Maybe that'll be good flavor, huh? Well, folks, I'm glad this was the first big main hurdle, getting the pork carnitas going. And what's cool is we don't have to do anything now for what, 7 hours with it. We do have on tap, since we're out at Hitchcock, we are definitely gonna get out for a really good hike today. I wanna go explore. There's 2 backcountry campsites we're gonna check out while we're here. That might be in Van Camp 402's near future, is doing a backpack in and camping at one of these structured backcountry sites. Kind of excited about checking them out. I'll show you guys. Of course, we're gonna do some pictures, but my main goal is a big hike and I need to get some steps. But so we'll keep track of our steps before we go, and then when we get back, I'll let you folks know what I got for a step count. Should be kind of cool. Fingers crossed. I've got a ton of firewood in here. Really want to do a fire tonight. I've got some cool lighting I'm gonna string up and stuff. So hopefully, fingers crossed, the wind dies down just enough for us tonight and we can get out there. Right now, I got a couple things I gotta get set up, and we'll see you in a little bit, probably when we're getting ready to head out on our adventure. Folks, I wanted to show you something I made this weekend. Check this thing out. I know it's kind of hard to see. I'll give you a better angle. I've always struggled with this window. It's just a single pane. I get a lot of cold air. Saw on a couple different van life channels that I follow, and folks have just like made their own out of Reflectix. So I did some Reflectix with some good old-fashioned duct tape. Did a few Velcro strips here, and they're on here. And it fits, actually it fits perfectly under my bed, so I don't have to roll it up. And let's see how. I really have not messed with this much. Easier and better this will get, but look at that, folks. yeah, we just made a little, I don't know. And man, these are like 200 bucks, 175 bucks online. And I think I made this for 6. I did have to go buy more duct tape. Here, I'll show you real quick. I did have to cut a little bit here for the handle. And I think, you know what, I'm gonna have to do, don't you think? Do a couple along the bottom. That's kind of floating a little bit too much for me. But I think we got it in there pretty well. And then let's make sure the door opens okay. Oh, kind of caught just for a second there. Nice. So we'll see how that holds up in this camp. Cool little addition. Like I said, I've always kind of struggled keeping this insulated on this side. And I think that's going to be our ticket. I had kind of always kept it on the inside of that window frame, and it just needed to go over the whole dang thing. I like it. Folks, we're just getting ready. We're geared up. I've got a 35 millimeter on here. I am going to bring my backpack, and in here I'm going to have kind of a little different assortment, but I've got my drone, my 180 to 600 and a 16 millimeter wide angle, and a bottle of water. So that's what we'll have in the pack. Let's check our steps. So I've already taken the dogs for a walk. Let's real quick see where we're at here. Boom. So far today, just so we're all on the same page, what's that say? 3,879. 3,800 right now. Let's see what we end up with today when we get back from our adventure. Really excited to get out, see the park a little bit, stretch my legs. It is hard though, man. The van is super warm right now. It's 66 in here right now. As you can see, that Vornado heater is working great. Also, got to do a little shout out, Iceco. It's sitting right there. It was so nice today. I did not stop and have to buy ice. No ice is nice. That should be Iceco's new slogan. No ice is nice. I'm gonna have to send that to him. Should I cut that out? Should I share that with all you folks? I think that's a $1 million idea, right? The Iceco fridge works great. That's all I'm gonna say about it on this episode. I am gonna drop that link in there. That gives you a discount. So man, if you're even thinking about getting an Iceco fridge, please use that link. You get a discount and you help the channel. Trying to keep the channel moving forward. Let's get out on our walk and let's go see a little bit of this park. We are moving and grooving. Like I was saying earlier, our main concern is going to be the wind. It is pretty blustery today, and it's too bad because the temperature isn't bad. It's like 37 or something, but the wind is just howling on this bluff. You can see the van back behind me. We're in a great spot here, and right now I'll just spin you around. We're walking back over to here to this trailhead, and we've been up here a bunch. We're going to start here and work our way over towards the lodge. My goal is hopefully maybe the ski area. That's a pretty good walk though, so we'll see what happens. I did bring the walking sticks and hoping to get after it a little bit this afternoon. Let's go check this out. Well, as you can see, we made it to the top of this little rise here. So glad I brought these hiking sticks, put them to good use. We had to go all the way down this hill. And at the bottom of this is a backcountry campsite. And let's go check that out, see how it looks. And it might be our first option for if we want to do a backcountry camp in the future. Well, we're making our way down into this gully. Just a beautiful area. Hitchcock is $20 a night for electric in the wintertime, which to me just seems like an incredible value, especially to gain entry to the park like this, to be able to hike. Normally you have to pay to come in here anyway. If you come and camp, then that day you can just hike the trails. You're in. I don't know if you can see that down there. That's kind of a junction, and we are going to kind of end up down there, and that's where the first backcountry campsite is. So far so good. We aren't there yet. It is a little bit further than I thought it was going to be. Man, the hiking sticks have just been awesome. It's weird, must be the permafrost that's coming up a little bit out of the ground. It's kind of moist, and we have not had any moisture. I'm guessing we're thawing out just a little bit with these warm temperatures. It was like 50. Man, I think it was almost 60 yesterday on the first week of February. It's a little too warm, and we have not had any snow in Omaha, none. It's the lowest level of snow accumulation since they've been recording it for like 140 years. No snow. We like snow. We like to camp in snow. This would be so much prettier in snow. All right, let's keep on moving. We're working our way down this trail. How cool is that? Feels like I think we're the only people out here today too, for now. I saw another group hiking when I was setting up camp, but since then I have not seen a soul. I do have, I think, 2 or 3 other campers in that campground with me. Looks like they're pretty holed up for today. It's not the greatest day to be outside. I'll take it. Well, as you can see, we've made it down to the, I think it's Honeki is how you pronounce it, backcountry campground. What a great little spot. Man, you're tucked down out of the wind. I love this fire pit. I'm gonna turn you folks around and show you. This fire pit overlooks this little pond here. Oh man, if you need to get out of the wind and didn't need like to sleep with a view, this is probably your site. Check this out. Isn't that a cool spot for a fire? Sitting right there with the pond right behind you. And then just over my shoulder back behind is the square where you deploy your tent. This is a nice little spot down in here. We are definitely gonna have to do a backcountry camp on this in 2025. That's my goal. Let's get a backcountry in on 2025. I think I have pretty much everything I need. I could even hammock camp with a tarp or something, you know. But yeah, look at this site. How quiet would this be all day? Very nice. Wow, I'm really impressed. I do have to do a couple things different. I got to get this camera off my hip. I'm going to put it in the pack. It's getting in the way of using the hiking poles, and I want to do some walking today. I want to do some exercise. The light isn't great anyway, so I'm just going to put on my pack. If something stellar pops out, you know, we'll stop and get a picture. We're gonna keep on. I'm gonna put the camera away. I apologize for a little bit, folks. We're gonna get back up on top of that ridge up there, and when we get up there, I'll show you the view. Yeah, don't want to lose those little guys, but they definitely need to come off sometimes when you're packing this thing. And it's so nice they provide those little holders there, and then man, does that make that streamlined. Drop it right in there. Got all my gear. Oh, we got to get this off. Oh. Tired of carrying this thing. Oh, feels better already. I feel like a normal unit. That camera banging on my hip was driving me nuts, and I just want to cover, I legit want to cover some miles today, and that was not going to work. So we just put the good camera away, and let's go get working on this trail. Just a beautiful day, great day to be outside. Couldn't appreciate this more. Made it. There's a trail marker right there, a survey point. Yeah, we're up at this, oh god dang it, is this Heritage? I'm gonna have to look this up, what campground this is, and I will put it up here, the name of where I'm at right now. They all have names, and the sign that it's on is torn off, so another great camp. I wouldn't want to be up here tonight the way the wind is blowing, but any other time, yeah, this is going to be a good spot. I'll show you folks around. So this here is your tent pad where you can set your tent up. It's nice. They do that pea gravel with the railroad ties. I want to do that for a fire pit up at the cabin. It's exactly what I want to do. And then over here, here's your fire pit up on top of this hill. Beautiful views. Man, could you imagine sitting up here having a fire at night? Looking out over the Missouri Valley. Beautiful. These are good spots. It is too windy to fly my drone today, folks. I'm gonna try, I think when we get back down to a hollow, I'm gonna try and throw it up just for a little bit. But yeah, we're doing like 25, 30 mile an hour winds, and it's cold. The battery, that was the first thing I'd ever had too in Stromsburg. I got a low battery warning, and because of the cold. It even said, too cold, battery isn't reading, something like that. I had to bring it right back, which I thought was interesting that it can recognize that. But if you think about it, those batteries aren't super huge, and I'm guessing they lose a charge really quick for temperature change. But over my shoulder, boom, that's I-29 back there and the Missouri River Valley. On the other side is Nebraska. We are in the Les Hills. It's a good place to be. So like right behind me, that's the backcountry tent camping. Be fun to have a couple of guys cruise out here and do that for a night. All right, let's get back to work. Well, folks, we've been walking for a little while. As you can tell, a little out of breath. I don't know if we're gonna make it to our goal. I don't know if you can, the light is just, it's not good. The light's really, really bad today. And it's even like worse than flat. Because usually something in this, I can pull a black and white or something kind of cool out. But it's just like a real flat tone. And there's just nothing popping today. I don't know what the deal is. We may end up cutting our hike a little bit shorter. I was planning trying to get all the way over to Crescent. They connected this now with the ski run over at Crescent, Mount Crescent. And that was my goal, was to maybe try and make it over there. But I think we're just gonna head up to the lodge here, and we might retrace some of our steps on the way back. Oh no, we'll go down that bridge. Yeah, you don't care. Get back to the van. There's no wildlife moving at all. Everything is bedded down. The wind's blowing so hard, I can't fly the drone. There's a whole lot of things just saying like, man, head back to the van. I am getting some good steps in. We'll see see what we got when we get back. And still a great day. It isn't like it's ruined because pictures are bad. I couldn't be happier being out here right now. It's a good place to be. Well, we made it up to one of the main crossroads at Hitchcock. This is right where the Fox Run Ridge over to the lodge, and then this is, I believe, Angel's Dead End or something like that, I think. Oh no, I'm sorry. I think Angel's Dead End is that way. But good place to be. Look at this place. How cool is that? For right now, we're going to work our way over to the lodge, and you can see it's not super far, probably another quarter mile or something, and then we might be taking a left and working our way back to the van. Yeah, the light, can you just tell that? I mean, it couldn't be more brown down here, could it? Oh man, there's no pop and no even like good contrast or anything like that. It's just nothing. Well, let's keep this train moving. Hiking sticks have just been incredible. I feel like I can go anywhere all day with these things. Just feel like I'm motoring. Made it to the tower. It's been a great walk. You will hear the wind up here. Moly. It's blowing so hard up here. Holy cow. How do you have a fire in this tonight? Criminy. Woo, we made it. Good little hike. Cheers. Get out of here. What are you doing, little buddy? Huh? We are on Shea Way, and Shea Way helps get us home. I don't know if you can see over my shoulder. I was trying to show you before the, oh, it might be on my head, I can't tell. The lookout towers right there that we were just up. That's on that ridge over on that side. We just cruised around the road for a minute, and now I was gonna take the road all the way back around. It's just not very scenic at all, and it's super windy. So if I drop down, I have to do one big old hill to get back up to the van, but we're gonna be out of the wind the entire time, and should be a little bit nicer. The boardwalk up there over is closed. They had some storm damage from this spring and summer. Got to get it finished up. So thankfully this this trail runs parallel with it down below, so we can still access the campground this way. Been a great day of walking in the woods. I am definitely going to appreciate dinner tonight. I can't believe we're having pork carnitas in camp. Hopefully we can have a fire. We're gonna have to, I think I'm gonna have to put a windbreak up on the fence line there. I've been thinking about that. I might do like a furniture blanket somehow. It'll look pretty Cousin Eddie, but hopefully we can, we gotta have a fire tonight. Yep, there's the tower right there. Good place to be out in the woods today. Folks, come camp and hike at Hitchcock Nature Center in Pottawatomie County. Another one of those awesome Iowa County parks. They do such a good job. This one's kind of the crown jewel, to be honest. All right, let's put these sticks to good use. Well, we've just come down this great big grade from up on top of that bluff up there. So thankful for the hiking sticks. Man, it's just slimy enough on the top that you don't have the greatest footing in the world. These have been a lifesaver today. So glad. I almost left them too. I was like, I may not need them. Folks, look at this place. I'm down in this hollow. Got a train running, that's okay. Got a little trail sneaking off that way, taking us back home. Whew. It's been a good walk, stretching the legs. Getting some exercise, some of the good air in. Besides that one raccoon up at the lodge, he was eating on their bird feeders. But except for him, it's the only wildlife we've seen. Boy, I hope this, I don't know what's going on here with this trail. We gotta check this out. Where's this one go? There wasn't anything on this marker, I don't think. Oh, there is, let's check it. Campground, that's what we want. Yeah, it's a hard right off this main trail off Shea Way. We're taking a right on the campground trail. Man, it's so easy to get turned around down in here. It feels like I need to go like a long ways this way yet, and it's telling me straight on. All right, back to the sticks. You can see what I'm dealing with here. A little mud, some ruts, a little bit of nature. A good spot to stop and you know, readjust. Holy cow, we're going up Bunker Hill right now. You can see why it's called that. Feels so good though, but definitely a big old hill coming up all the way from down there, but we still have to go all the way up there. We're getting there though. Ooh, how's my hair? That joke never gets old. Real time. Real time and really steep. This is probably the crux of the route. Like I said, so thankful for the hiking sticks. We are almost up to the top here. Woo! We actually did go a little bit further. God dang it, I hate hiking. Love it. This will definitely add to our step count. Sorry folks, I'm out of breath. We still got that last pitch, the sting in the tail. And then I think I am gonna put the video away. We're gonna try and get just at least, I can't even talk, just at least a couple of still images out of this walk. Let's do that next. Oh, we made it. That was quite the adventure. I haven't seen, a lot of times you have to let it settle for a little bit before it'll give you an accurate, oh wow. Yeah, I knew we walked a little bit. Look at that, folks. 12,000 and almost 5 miles. I'll have 5 miles today by the time I'm done with 12,200 steps. Nice. That's what we wanted. Oh, that's awesome. Wow, I can eat a guilt-free dinner. Perfect. Boy, that was a good walk. Trails out here are just incredible. I'm gonna get all this stuff off. It is 70 degrees in the van right now. Just feels so nice out of the wind, and it's warm. Wow, I got some wind burn. I'm tired. I gotta sit down a minute, folks. And then after a little bit, we'll check dinner. Wow. The heater turned off. We are gonna have a little chips and salsa here. If I can, holy cow, what's going on? Oh boy. We got stuff stuck on drawers. This is definitely a, oh no. Oh, this is a van life problem. Here, let me show you. Well, as you can see, I have 2 drawers at once trying to come out. Oh man, come on little buddy. Okay, oh, we got that to separate. Then I can't get into the bottom one. What's in there? All right, we gotta figure this out. This is no good. Chips and salsa for the win. I was gonna save this till before dinner. Dinner's gonna be a little while. I screwed up and had the crock pot on warm and not on high while we were gone that entire time. It was cooking, just wasn't cooking very strong. I'm gonna add probably a couple more hours to my cook time now, which really stinks. So we're just gonna eat some chips and salsa. Just wanted to be transparent with everybody, but yeah, well, that entire time we were gone, the crock pot was just on warm. So we're gonna eat a little snack, give us a little buffer between till we're having pork carnitas tacos. Wow, that's good. That hits the spot. Really good. We did just get back from a little, like a recon on how it is outside. It is absolutely freezing. The wind chill, I need to double check all my numbers, but sorry, I'm knocking stuff here. I got to get this stuff put away. The wind chill is down. Right now, I am still just waiting on the pork carnitas. I am going to open this up in a minute, and I'm going to cut that thing in half. That's what my wife said. To help it cook a little faster since I screwed up and had it on warm. But we are looking, it's what, 6 o'clock now, and I bet it's 8:30 before I'm even thinking about having dinner, which, that's okay, no worries. Had a great walk in. I think I'm at 5 miles now. Let's see what we're at. And man, is it nice in the van. Out of the wind, the heater's just running. It's 70 degrees in here. All right, let's see our steps real quick. Nice. We're over 13,000 and we're at 5.1 miles. I will take that. Holy cow. That's a great day. Good day of movement. Trying to keep all my stuff put away. The Iceco fridge has just been incredible. I got it sitting out here. That was one thing I was going to ask you folks. I need help. I need to run some power over to this side of the van. And I can't decide. I think I might have to go up. It's a weird deal. And actually, you know what? Probably I might even do like a little mini episode during this week and show you what I have going on with my power. And if you have any ideas, I really would appreciate it. I have a lot of smart folks that subscribe to me and follow along. And if you have any ideas at all, running my power over to this side so I was thinking, so I might put the TV back in, and then also I can then power that fridge without having to move it over here to plug it in when I get into camp. I want to keep it down underneath my bed. The life of a vagabond YouTuber, right? Trying to figure stuff out. Just waiting on pork now. finally ready. It's 9 o'clock tonight. This is what we have going. What do you think? I'm gonna take a big bite. We'll edit this out. These are actually really good. Pork carnitas tacos in camp in the crock pot. So good. We are pouring some coffee. I got the van running. Cheers, everyone. It is not a nice morning outside. It's nice in here. I'm really impressed this time how much warmer the van is. So when I stayed in Stromsburg, it got down, the feels like was negative 25. And we're basically negative 10 right now here. And the van is so much warmer, and it has to be this cover. Kind of like it added a whole nother wall. You got to be careful taking it down. See the new Velcro. Pulled the whole dang thing off. Look at that. How awesome. Got to get this back under my bed. We'll probably do that when we get home. I'm very good at just setting stuff to get out of here. Yep. Wow, look at the frost on there. I'll take you folks outside real quick. Bathrooms are right there. It is cold out here, like really cold. Let's have a sip of coffee before all I've got to grab is the extension cord, the cord of lights, and then a couple bundles of firewood I had left. Oh wow, that tastes good. Whew. Nice cup of joe. Folks, I'm gonna sign off here. Thanks so much for coming along. I think we had a really solid adventure. Great hike yesterday, wow. And then we ended up having a fire last night. The wind died down just enough that it made it tolerable for a little bit. And that was kind of nice. It was nice to throw a log on the fire for a little bit. Excuse me, it's all right. That coffee tastes good. I'm ready to get after it. Folks, we'll see you on the next adventure. Everybody take care, have a great week. Salute.